I now give the floor to the Turo Law Center, the Institute on Human Rights and the Holocaust, intervention by video.
UN High Commissioner Türk, you've given a master class on unaccountability. There's nothing in your report about accountability for your go-to International Criminal Court, whose top prosecutor, Karim Khan, is both an alleged serial rapist and its highest paid employee. Nothing about the ICC pretending Khan's decisions criminalizing Jewish self-defense are untainted by Khan's frantic efforts to distract from his personal scandals. Nothing about accountability for your Human Rights Office that provides material support for Rapporteur Albanese and former and current commissioners of inquiry Pillay, Sidoti, and Kotari, who all covered up Palestinian use of rape as a weapon of war and traffic in blatant anti-Semitism.
I noticed that derogatory, insulting, and inflammatory remarks have been made, as well as those directed against specific individuals. This amounts to personal attacks against these individuals and is not acceptable in our discussion, and I trust this is the view of the Council as a whole, as we have discussed before. Everyone has the right to express their views, but this should remain within the appropriate framework, terminology, and decorum of the United Nations and this Council, as I trust we all in this room observe and respect. The language used by the speaker cannot be allowed, as it has exceeded the limits of tolerance and respect within the framework of the Council, which we all in this room hold to. I now give the floor
Israel's utter disregard for human rights in Gaza and the West Bank, starvation, torture and ethnic cleansing, segregationist laws and apartheid systems.
The occupation forces continue to target civilians, killing children and women and other atrocities. We are the indigenous people. We didn't come from different countries or ethnic groups who stole land and occupied the rest of it.
Israel's genocide of the Palestinian people, settler colonial apartheid, ethnic cleansing.
We condemn in the strongest terms the crimes committed in the OPT, including genocide, deliberate targeting of civilians.
And systematic human rights abuses in the OPT, the routine use of torture, including the use of sexual and gender-based violence.
Ethnic cleansing being undertaken by Israel, crimes against humanity. Indeed, the genocide continues.
Decades of outrageous apartheid policies.
Genocide, war crimes, and crimes against humanity.
Starvation as a weapon of war.
Violations perpetrated by the Israeli and occupying forces. Killing, starvation, genocide is perpetrated by Israel. Pillaging, ethnic cleansing.
Ethnic cleansing and the use of terror and hunger as weapons of war.
Israel's genocide, including sexual violence, reproductive violence, and starvation.
Ethnic cleansing, Israel's genocide.
A long-standing system of apartheid and institutionalized domination. Demographic engineering.
Israel is committing genocide.
Crimes against humanity.
Nothing about accountability for Israeli hostages who never made it home alive after you, Mr. Türk, starting October 7, 2023, conflated the rapists with the raped and equated convicted Palestinian butchers deprived of their liberty with Israeli babies and mothers. Nothing about accountability for Palestinian genocide against Jews or Palestinian policy to kill Jews, including Hamas terror boss Sinwar, who got $500,000 in blood money. In short, you're peddling an unaccountability disguised as the reverse, like your Office of Human Wrongs.